Hospitality is inviting someone into your home and making sure that everything they need is taken care of, making sure some things that they don't even know that they need are taken care of, and just making them feel special.
Cindi Breen knows what it takes to be successful in the hotel industry. As Director of Sales and Marketing at the Westin Bellevue, Cindi understands that delivering astounding customer service is at the top of every employee's job description.
All of our associates are empowered to do whatever they would like to do to take care of a guest and to surprise and delight someone. These ideas come from all of our associates, from the housekeeper to the front desk agent, to the service express, room service. Every department touches our guests, and they all contribute to these small ways of making that emotional connection with our guest.
Making that emotional connection with guests begins with forming and maintaining relationships.
Relationships are different now than they were 5, 10 years ago. And the people that are getting out of college and wanting to come in for jobs, not only are they our employees, but they are also the future generation of people who are going to stay at the Westin Bellevue.
Cindi and her team have had to alter the way they communicate with this next generation of Westin Bellevue guests.
Social media, I think, right now is very important. We use Twitter quite a bit, but we really use it more as a communication method. We don't use it for marketing messages. We don't use it for, buy one, get one free. We use it really to make that emotional connection with our guest. We subscribe to a service who picks up every time the Westin Bellevue is mentioned. We monitor TripAdvisor, and I personally answer all of the TripAdvisor comments that we get, whether they're great, whether they're not so great, but I will always reach out to the guest who posted their comments just to let them know that we've seen them and to thank them for writing about us, thank them for the 5 stars that we get, and then also tell them about improvements that we're making if we fell short of their expectations.
As an example of how the Westin Bellevue uses social media to surprise and delight its guests.
We had someone who was coming into the hotel. This particular person ended up to be director of the social media program at the Rochester Institute of Technology. She was here for a conference, and she noticed that we were tweeting some of the other attendees from the conference. So she kind of joined in, said, yeah, I'm here at the Westin Bellevue, things have been great. We reached out to her and said, well, anything specific or anything that you like? She noted something very simple like, wow, the fact that you actually put your tea bags close to the water for the tea on your buffets. Something very simple on a coffee break during a conference. So she sort of went about her business. We hand wrote a thank you card to her for tweeting about us. And later in the day, she got back to her room, knock on the door, in comes a tray with a nice setup of tea, some various teas that we provided to her, and a thank you card said, a little birdie told us that you were tweeting about us, thank you. And she wrote the most amazing blog on her own site that was picked up and it went viral. And she said, wow, the Westin Bellevue really gets it. They are using social media as a conversational method, not as a straight marketing tool. And we've had several other spin-offs that have happened from that. And she said, the next time I'm looking to book something, a meeting, a conference in the Seattle area, I'm going to book it at the Westin Bellevue.
Surprising and delighting guests are not new concepts in hospitality, but Cindi and the Westin Bellevue are paying close attention to the changing needs of their guests.
Keeping your eyes open and opening yourself to the possibilities of relationships being built in a different way.